everyone. I'm Devlin Reiley, and we are back with another episode of Reiley's Roundup, and I'm super excited because we have Miss Kimberly Cartier. Did I say that right, or is it?
It's Cartier.
Cartier.
Good job.
Or Kimmy, or Smiles. I mean, she does so many things in our community. We'll get to where she's at now, but I know you've probably seen her doing the run with Downtown Greens, which was super cool. And you've done a lot of philanthropy in our community. So thank you so much for coming, Kimberly.
Thank you for having me.
I'm gonna call you Kimmy today.
Thank you, Devlin.
So let's just like talk. I know how we met, but let's tell everyone how we met.
So Devlin and I have known each other for a few years now. We basically met together at the Chamber of Commerce, and so we have a really cool group that we we reference ourselves as Next Gen.
Yep.
And so we all hang out and do stuff. Like they just had a kickball tournament this Saturday.
We were runners up. We should have won, but we finally just had it because of the rain. But our Next Gen group got together and played kickball and made it to the finals. So it was pretty awesome. But yeah, supporting the SPCA as well, another phenomenal group.
Yes.
Yeah, so, I mean, the Chamber's definitely been a great place to network and meet people, and I think that's where I've met most of my friends here, and a lot of the people that come on the podcast is just learning, after I learned the skills of networking, going out and doing it.
Yeah.
So, well, I'm super excited because you've always had such a big heart, and you really love people, but you love the community, and so it was just so nice to see your transition to the job that you're in now. So you are now the marketing director of the Fredericksburg Food Co-op. That's our first co-op here, right? Mm-hmm. Can you please tell us a little bit about the establishment of the Fredericksburg Food Co-op?
Yeah. So the Fredericksburg Food Cooperative basically got started. The idea was passed around, I think, for about 5 or 6 years now. So it's been a dream of all of y'all's for a very long time. So we're very happy that it finally has come to fruition. Yeah. Just with funding and like figuring it out, like if this is going to work here in Fredericksburg. And so luckily, I think that because of our town, like we are so interested in farmers markets, supporting local. I mean, we have so many great resources right here in town and with local farms. Yeah. And so it's just great. Like it's just so exciting. I can't smile enough about the company, what they do. It's been so welcoming, and I'm just so happy to be part of the cooperative.
Well, for everyone who doesn't know, which is kind of me, I've still tried to figure it out. What is a food co-op?
So a food co-op is essentially a grocery store. So a grocery store owned by all of your friends or your neighbors. Yep. And so if you're thinking about like a corporate regular grocery store, they're more interested in, making money, right? So we're actually thinking about getting local foods, and bringing those to everybody. We feel like everyone should have access to healthy, inexpensive, healthy foods.
So for people, because that has always been like the tale of eating healthy, eating organic and clean, is that it's so expensive. So people who might have a tighter income, is it feasible for them to come in and get that food?
Absolutely.
Oh, that's so
we
cool.
are very competitive as far as pricing goes. We are working on our EBT program, so we have had people come in and ask about that. We are working on that, so that is coming. And so we'll have special programs that are just at our cooperative that are going to help a lot of these families. So I'm really excited.
That makes my heart just so happy because, it's just something that you just take it for granted. It's something everybody should have access to, high quality, clean food. And it shouldn't matter what, the price. It should just be available. So that is so awesome. And you mentioned there's local people. Yeah. So name some people that, are putting their product on your shelves.
All right. So we are so fortunate to have a lot of great people in this community. So we do have Maria Martin from One More Taco. Hey, Maria. She provides us what's great is that we have fresh tortillas delivered to the shop. My mom got some today and was like, these are still warm. And I'm like, yeah, Maria comes and drops them off to the co-op, so it's great. She also has her regular burritos, and then we have vegan options as well. So Maria has made a vegan burrito for the co-op.
Wow, that's so cool. I also thought I saw maybe some salsas.
So she has some really great hot sauces.
Wow, I can't. I love the taste of the hotness, but it does not go well with my gallstones.
She has some really hot stuff. So y'all be careful about the red one.
The
red one is really hot. So that one, we have Foodie. So Foodie brings some of their stuff there. We're working on, I believe, Kickshaw's is coming to the co-op as well.
What's Kickshaw's?
So Kickshaw's is a gluten-free baker. And
What?
so they have a place located in Central Park. So they're Craddock's as well. We already know some Craddock's, but they're the other Craddock's, or the second Craddock's, whatever.
Yeah.
In town. And so Kathy is the owner of Kickshaw's.
That is so cool. Mm-hmm. So not only is it a grocery store, but I've seen a lot of my friends, including you, eating lunch there and sitting out on a patio.
Yep.
So tell me more about that.
So the cooperative has indoor dining. So we actually have a patio area, or a cafe area inside that actually has a living plant wall. So for all my plant lovers, you'll have to come to the co-op and just check out this living plant wall. I mean, it's incredible.
Yeah.
Beautiful. It's just really nice.
That's
and then
so
the
cool.
patio is really nice that we're coming into a nicer season. You guys can sit outside, have your business meetings at the co-op. So now we have Wi-Fi.
Ooh.
So you can work from inside or outside, depending on the weather.
So I know that, I'm lucky enough to be a member, and I think it's still open.
Yeah.
For memberships. How long do people have if they want to be an owner of the grocery store as well?
Okay. So basically with the cooperative, everyone is welcome to shop. So I want to at least let everybody know that we are wanting to have everyone come through our doors. Like whether you are an owner or not, or you don't know about the cooperative, please come check us out. Just come inside and just say hi. You know, we'd be happy to give you a tour of the cooperative and let you know how it works. Everyone is able to buy whatever they want to. Mm-hmm. Now, being an owner gives you special perks of the co-op. So if you're an owner, you do get to have 10% off on your already sale prices, which is pretty cool.
That's fantastic.
You also will get some funds back once we become profitable. So you will get money back in your pocket. And then you get 15% off special orders. And the coolest thing, I don't know if you guys have seen this tote, but it's the tote that says that you own a grocery store with your friends.
I love that. That was such whoever's idea it was. That's fantastic. So we're right in the beginning stages. You have a couple or several local people that are bringing, vendors, I guess we could call them, that are bringing up their products. What if someone's out there right now and they own a farm or they own a restaurant and they have a product they would love to get on your shelf? How do they do that?
So yeah, great question. A lot of our vendors actually came to us from a lot of our owners.
Okay.
So we listen to all of our owners and to everyone that has any feedback or things that they're looking for us to carry in store. So please feel free right now to email us. You can email my general manager, Chris Rowland. So gm@fredericksburgfood.coop. So that's fxbgfood.coop. And you can just kind of drop a line and be like, hey, I'm a local vendor. Or you can message us on Facebook as well and let us know what you do.
So there's room for growth. So if you're not currently a vendor or if you don't have any products at the Fredericksburg Food Co-op, but you would like to, please email that, because I think the variety of food there is fantastic and it's just so exciting. It's just such a hot new spot. Every time we've driven by, which we were doing a video for the Drive Rappahannock Community Car Raffle a couple weeks ago, which Tim Pohanka and his team donated a car for us to raffle off, and we were doing a video promotion for that. Drove by and got Miss Kimberly on screen, and it was just packed. The patio was packed, and it's just like we've seen so much hard times last year, and it's so good to see people happy. Mm-hmm. And food makes you happy, and good food makes you feel good. So it's just such a nice combination.
Yep.
So, and also, people, we have some time for you to join, to become an owner. So how do they do that? Do they go to the website?
Yeah, so there's a few ways y'all can become owners. If you're not already an owner, you're actually welcome to come to our store itself and join. And so in the store, we actually offer a special program. So if you don't want to, it's a $200 fee to become an owner of the cooperative. But if you come in store, you'll pay $25 a quarter. So that'll be 8 payments. Or if you want to do it online, we can split it up between $21 and $11 over a longer period of time. So it is very affordable, and it's a one-time fee.
And so this is going to be super special, but you get your name on a tile that goes on a wall. Yeah. And I've already seen the first batch of it. It's just, is that not amazing to see the community all together? And all your really friends' names on there?
You come in there and you're like, oh, I know that person. That person's my neighbor. It's the Fredericksburg Founders Wall. And so if you join and become an owner before our grand opening, which is going to be May 8th through May 15th, guess what? you're going to get your name on the wall.
It could be something that you could leave a legacy for, that you could leave in honor or in memory of something. So I just think that's just so special. Well, I love the co-op. I love what you're doing now, but let's get a little bit into Miss Kimberly. So not only are you just a wonderful person that volunteers and gives back to the community, but you are a yogi.
I am.
And you just got a certificate. Let's talk about that. Why? Why yoga?
So I've been into yoga for a very long time. It's been a passion of mine for a while. I've always wanted to become a teacher. It just was never in my wheelhouse at the time. And being affordable or if I had the time for it. So everything I'm telling you in life happens for a reason.
Yep.
I met Katie, who is the owner of Tula Wellness, and she's amazing.
Yeah.
And I just got to do this great journey with these women. And so I'm a certified yoga teacher.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So I've seen, knowing you for a couple years, I've seen all of the, we went up to the Shenandoah Trail, Old Rag, and we were between these boulders, and she's doing a headstand, and just balancing her body. But why yoga? What does it do for you, and what do you think it could do for other people?
I think that it's very important for us to a lot of us do a lot of running and we try to stay fit and like eat, good foods and things like that. But I think with yoga, it's very much a mindful activity as well. So I think that I'm a very peaceful person and probably a nicer person because of yoga.
Yeah.
So I tell people I do yoga for you and for me.
That's actually fantastic. So are you going to start coming around town? Are you going to start teaching?
So I would love to do that. It's funny, Thomas actually just recently opened a shop, so reincorporated. He brought it up and asked me if I would want to do classes there.
I think that would be awesome, but we're going to pause because Thomas, let's go ahead and do it. Thomas is her significant other, who is just an awesome human being. And tell us about what he just did, too.
So Thomas just opened Reincorporated for anyone that has heard of it, or maybe you've seen us on Instagram or heard of pop-ups. He's been part of the Euphoria flea markets, and he just opened up a shop downtown. So
and what's
it's
fantastic
really cool
about it is it's like, I'm a 90s baby, and it's vintage clothing. And where is it located?
So it's located at 907 Caroline Street, Suite D. I always tell people the Galleria. If you're familiar with Caroline Street, you're just going to go through the doors of the Galleria.
Yeah.
Or if you're familiar with Spencer Devon, which everyone loves, they have amazing food and tots and beer.
Yep.
But you can actually go in right there. It's the old Ava Loren spot.
Yep, that old bridal shop. So check him out. They have affordable pricing, and he has spent so much time. I just remember the beginning of just collecting this vintage clothing and some of the coolest T-shirts and accessories. Go downtown and check him out.
Yeah.
So you guys are just such a cool couple. And so you're also into plants, because I know you did that wall at the co-op.
I wish I did.
Well, you had to have had
That's a special company that comes out and does it, but I did a little handstand. So if you see someone handstanding, that was probably my crazy butt being upside down, just getting, hands down, I'm excited about plants.
Yeah.
So that was just me being silly. But
what do plants do for you?
Plants are amazing.
Yeah.
So I also, I started a side business called Planty of Happiness. I was doing before COVID, where we were going out and partnering with local breweries and local, businesses downtown and just making these terrariums together. So it was like plant night with Kimmy.
So cool.
I can't wait till COVID is done so I could bring these back to the community, because plants not only make you happier, they make you healthy, and they just bring so much joy to your life. So I think that yoga and plants just bring bliss, y'all. So
that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so are there any events coming up with the Fredericksburg Food Co-op? Are there any, is there anything we should be looking out for?
Yeah. So we would love for y'all to mark your calendars. We have May 8th through May 15th. Again, is going to be our grand opening celebration.
Yeah.
And so we have our ribbon cutting on May 8th.
Okay.
It's also our 5K for the co-op. So anyone that's running that day, just try to come back and visit us at the co-op at 3 p.m. We're doing a ribbon cutting. So I think that's going to be really awesome. We're going to have awesome specials for you guys, discounts, really cool vendors that are going to be set up. So I'm really looking forward to it.
And you said, so there's a 5K going on in honor or in lieu of this?
With the
so how can people sign up for that?
So I'll give give you all of the information. It's all on our website.
Okay.
So it's on the Fredericksburg Food Co-op website, as well as our Facebook and our Instagram. So very easy to register and get signed up for all this fun stuff.
If you haven't already, check out their Instagram and their Facebook, their social media. Kimmy does such adorable photos, but it also gives you an insight of like what you can expect when you walk into the food co-op. But if you haven't been to the food co-op yet, get your butt down there. I mean, seriously.
Yes.
And also look out for Kimberly with her yoga. I believe in energy. I really do. And when you're around people that have that peace of mind, it gives you a peace of mind, and it helps calm the bad nerves, is what someone has once called it, the bad nerves that you might have. And, you know, we all need that. All right, well, so is there anything that you would like to leave everybody with? You know, you do so much, you give so much. Is there, like, your why? Why do you care about the community the way that you do?
I just think that it's important. We all have really like stressful lives, and I think that friendship, like I'm so grateful for your friendship, Devlin and JL. Like I could cry. Like I'm just really fortunate to moving to downtown Fredericksburg, living here, just really getting immersed in the community. And like I think that as long as you're genuine and it feels, you know, if it feels right, like the possibilities are quite endless. I mean, look at me. Like, I came from, you know, the finance and the insurance, and I was like, I've always looked up to you and JL, like, wanting to do marketing, and, like, everyone's like, why don't you do that? I'm like, I don't know.
You're fantastic.
And so I'm just so happy, and thank you, Chris, and everyone that believed in me for hiring me at the co-op, because I love it. Everyone is family. And it's just a great place to be. So I'm just so happy.
I'm so happy too. Well, I think that if there's one major takeaway, or I'll say a couple major takeaways. So Kimberly is someone, whenever I am around, my nerves and my energy is calm. And I feel like you have to be cautious of the way that you walk around and what you're holding on to. So try to do things like planting or yoga or giving back to your community is one of the biggest things. When you give back, you're making our community better, and it's going to give you something in return. But I also think that following your dreams, what Kimberly just said, I mean, she's walked this path, and we've been there for the last couple years, and she found a place where she feels happy. Never give up on what your goal is, and just keep on moving. So I appreciate you coming in today. I'm so excited about the Fredericksburg Food Co-op. I'm so excited that it's here in our community. We have our own co-op. It's only going to grow. It's gotten so much support. You can support it too. You don't have to be a member, but you should be a member. But go check it out. Thank you so much, Kimberly, for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.